What's up everybody, it's your favorite gay-looking straight boy Hunter Avalone here, back with another video. Do you guys remember Saturday Night Live? You know that show that sometimes your grandparents watch? Yeah, SNL. It's been around forever, since the 70s to be specific, making it one of the longest running TV shows today. Now let it be known that I never had anything against SNL. I always had a neutral opinion of the show, and everything they said always came across as passive and unimportant in today's chaotic world. However, my neutral opinion of SNL soon turned to disgust after they released their parody of the first presidential debate. I think we can all agree that the first presidential debate was a disaster. So much so, it's hard to parody because the real debate already felt like a parody. But this didn't stop SNL from trying, and on October 4th, they dropped their parody of the first debate. Their parody started off alright, even managing to make me chuckle a bit, but it got increasingly worse, getting more and more cringy with every minute that went by. So let's sit back, prepare to have a straight face, and let me tell you why I don't like SNL. The SNL parody opens with a funny disclaimer, next introducing the actor playing Chris Wallace. Although he failed to look like him, he sounded just like him. So good job there, SNL.
I'm your moderator, Chris Wallace.
At first, I thought the parody was pretty funny. Maybe it's because I'm now an SJW soy boy libcuck man bun socialist communist snowflake deep state Orwellian agent that I actually found parts of this SNL skit funny. I don't know, but they got some good jokes in at the start.
And you did take the COVID test you promised to take in advance, correct?
Absolutely, Scout's honor.
I also found Jim Carrey's Joe Biden impression pretty accurate, and for the first 7 minutes, the parody remained humorous. I like the way they depicted Biden like this frazzled old man, while Trump was just this overbearing, nonsensical lunatic. The dynamic between the two actors playing the different candidates was entertaining, and Baldwin and Carrey did well together on stage. Jim Carrey did a good job at first playing Joe Biden, trying desperately to remain calm, despite Trump's constant interrupting. This made for some humorous jokes as well.
I'm a nice guy, but if you give me any more guff tonight, I'll rip your face off like a mad chimp.
I won't lie, the first half of this skit was entertaining. It had good jokes, managed to get some laughs out of me, and they did a good job at making fun of both Biden and Trump equally. This was only the first half, however, because right at the 7-minute mark, the skit completely devolves into cringy liberal nonsense, trying way too hard to be relatable. After Biden gets angry at Trump, he starts to listen to these tapes to relax himself. Yeah, he starts listening to some meditation tape from Harry Styles. Like, is this supposed to be funny? Because it comes across so outlandish so suddenly. Next, Trump listens to his meditation tape of some woman campaigning for him. Okay, whatever, maybe it'll get better. No, because next Trump begins shining a laser light at Biden, and Biden turns feral. Part of the reason the first half of this skit was funny and the second half is so horrible is because the first half was grounded in reality. It felt like a parody of the real debate. It opened up with a Fox News logo, and Baldwin and Carrey were both mocking the real behavior of the debate. But when all of a sudden Biden starts listening to Harry Styles meditation tapes and Trump is shining a laser light, it no longer feels funny because it's no longer comparable to the real thing. It's just actors playing characters being goofy. It loses its grip on realism, and in doing so, it loses the humorous aspect and starts feeling flat out outrageous. But my friends, it gets so much worse. So Trump and Biden continue fighting while Wallace tries and gets the candidates to calm down. We've already lost touch with reality, but next, Kamala Harris comes out and starts to calm Biden down. Good job, SNL, because the actress looks and sounds so much like Kamala. They parodied her annoying nasally voice really well, but that's all they did right. Obviously, the VP candidates never just walk out during a debate, so although the imitation was accurate, it feels more cringeworthy because, again, it's like they forgot this is supposed to be a parody and not just a random skit with actors playing political candidates. It also felt forced that Trump wouldn't listen to Wallace or Biden, but for some reason he listened to Kamala? I don't know. Accuracy for these people only goes as far as the appearance and voices of the actors and actresses. The cringeworthy Kamala Harris begins to calm the candidates down before cracking the most lib shit joke I've ever heard. Yeah, I bet the SNL writers couldn't stop laughing when they came up with this one.
One thing we learned tonight, it's that America needs a woman as president.
Yes, queen! More female war criminals! I get they're trying to be trendy right now, but my god, this is vomit-inducing. Saturday Night Live? No. Saturday Night Lib shit. Way too often, liberals and leftists are referred to interchangeably, but there's a big difference. Leftists primarily focus on real issues and how to solve them, whereas liberals are much more about the aesthetics of everything. Most people wouldn't vote for someone just because they're a woman, but a liberal might because they care more about virtue signaling and creating a pretty and representative aesthetic while ignoring real problems. Keep in mind, we're now 10 minutes in of a 13-minute long parody, and it feels so much longer. I don't know how you can create a funny skit for 7 minutes and then just obliterate it in the next 3 minutes. Trump makes more funny references to white supremacy, and Biden is given his turn to give his closing statements. Trump again interrupts and begins talking when all of a sudden, he stops. Hang on to your butts, guys, because here comes the big plot twist. Joe Biden is literally holding a remote control to pause Trump. Oh no. This is so far from reality, it's no longer even comparable to the real debate. It's just bad, but it doesn't matter. SNL is designed to appeal to liberals. SNL is designed for your wine aunt to watch and then go, OMG, but I mean, we've all wished we could push the pause button on Trump. Maybe liberals thought this was funny. Maybe liberals like this stuff, but it ruined any hope this skit had of being remembered as anything other than a liberal's wet dream. From this point on, Joe Biden gives some long-winded speech about voting for him. He unpauses Trump. Trump is rambling about Antifa, so they pause him again. The end. It was really disappointing reviewing this one because the first 7 minutes were pretty funny. They had good jokes and clever delivery, but once they made Biden listen to some meditation tapes by Harry Styles, Kamala Harris makes some cringy pop feminist joke, and Joe Biden literally pausing Donald Trump, it just went downhill so quickly. One thing I did like was the attempt at being nonpartisan. The show made jokes at the expense of both candidates, and it was all fun and games when it was grounded in realism, but once they let that go, the parody became nothing but a virtue-signaling liberals' version of comedy. It was just so bad. But there you guys have it. That's why I don't like SNL. Please, give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Now I gotta go loosen my face because it hurts from looking angry for so long after watching this thing and reviewing it and everything. So, alright, see you guys later. Peace.